Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Elaina. Привет. I'm a Russian American makeup and beauty addict. I usually do reviews and tutorials of makeup, but in today's video we're going to be talking about my new addition to me and my husband's small family, my little furry ball friend, my baby that I adopted. If you guys are interested to know more about the adoption, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so YouTube notifies you of every new video upload. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I also go live every Monday. So follow me on Instagram, Twitter, the links are down in the description box, as well as my Patreon group. So let's get right into this small story. If you guys are watching me for the first time, most of the time I do reviews, tutorials, drag looks. I do a lot of drag videos, and I do some hauls, full face of, the usual makeup addict and makeup artist stuff. Sometimes I do challenges, and I've done some, my husband does my makeup, but I haven't done any pet videos because we haven't had any pets. So it's only me and my husband. We've been together for over 20 years and we never felt the need to have a child. And to be honest, I have no hormones. Oh, no hormones. I have hormonal issues. So I couldn't have a child anyway. So we kind of got along well. We love each other. So there was enough. It's always been enough. But I've been dreaming about having a little small something, my little furry friend, my little furry baby. I always loved cats, but I never was allowed to have one. We moved a lot with one. Now we kind of settled in South California in LA, and since the pandemic, like everybody's kind of been in their emotions, everybody's depressed, including me. It's a long story. My mental state has been out of whack, like a lot out of whack. I never show this in the videos, but it's been a journey. It's been difficult. And my husband felt sorry for me, like, why didn't you go see somebody about your mental state? And I'm one of those people who never complains and never goes to doctors, but I did actually, and I got a little help from a doctor. And also, I asked my doctor for emotional support animal letter because it's called ESA, yeah, ESA, ESL, ESA letter. Oh my God, I'm getting so dumb right now. I'm just so emotional about this because I was dreaming about to have a little kitty, to have a cat, to have some companion for me and my husband. Oh, I mean, mostly for me because he likes cats, but I love cats. So we live in a small apartment building in LA. I mean, it's not small, but it's small-sized-ish. And technically, you're not allowed an animal, a pet. But when I go to the leasing office, they say just get a letter. It's allowed if you have emotional support letter. And I see a lot of dogs in our building. I mean, it's full of animals. Everybody does the same thing, goes to the doctor. So I never kind of went for it. I never asked for a doctor to give me a letter. And finally, I'm like, that's it. I'm done. I want a letter. And I was given this letter so easily. I'm like, I can't believe how easy it was. And we went to the leasing office and they took it. And I was like, my husband texted me, go online, look for cat. And I was all up in their business, all the adoption agencies. And I found out real quickly that the whole state of California, or at least LA, was almost out of adoption animals. I mean, how's this possible to run out of cats? Don't they breed like cats? You know, the expression, you breed like cat. I know it's funny, but it's like, it's crazy how people got emotional and depressed and everybody wanted a pet. And pets got adopted so quickly. So everybody wants a kitten, a small animal. So those go first. So I was looking online for like kittens or any like young cats, and I found a few. So I called, like, first of all, I don't know about other states, but in LA, turns out it's illegal to sell pets in pet shops. They're only available for adoption, which is like, huh? I never heard of it, so oh well. So we went to a pet shop to look at pets. They have those cats sitting in the cages there. I mean, under glass, you can go look. My heart was beating. Those cats are so cute. They're so adorable. Some of them grown, some of them small kittens. They all sit in their own cat beds. They're so sweet. One of the cats butted through the window into me. I'm like, oh my God, I want it now. Well, the adoption process is not that easy. I don't know how it is in your state, but it turns out the pet shop has nothing to do with adoption agency, so you have to call the rescue and make an appointment to meet with the owner that comes in the pet shop. I'm like, are you serious? So you would have to meet with them first and then look at the cats, bond with them. And then it would take like a week for them to gather their things together and bring a cat to you and look at your apartment to check out your apartment if it's safe for cats. I'm like, people, I want a cat now. So I had a little phone call, a FaceTime with the agency, like one of the agents there, and she says, yes, we'll make an appointment, blah blah. So she didn't even look at my apartment. She said they have to look in person. I'm like, oh my God, woman, really? So I made an appointment. I had no choice for Sunday. That was like Saturday, February 6th. Saturday, February 6th. And the appointment was for the 7th on Sunday to come to the pet store to look at the cats and see if I bond with any. And on the same day, I've been looking at the same white cat. It looks so sad and so cute in the pictures. It was like a kitten, but grown, almost grown. And I've been looking at that cat for like couple of months already and still hasn't been adopted. And I said, John, let's call them. So my husband called them, and it's like a clinic and a pet rescue at the same time. And the clinic is very busy. So every time I call them, we're busy, I'm sorry, we can't, we're busy. I'm like, I don't know, I'm just gonna go on Sunday. So, and then he called on Saturday again, and he says, how quick can you get there? I'm like, now, I'll go there now. He says, well, go there, they're gonna be there 1 more hour. Go look at he was named Casper. First of all, for the white cat to be named Casper, that's so pathetic and so expected. I mean, really, so predictable. I hated that name. But anyway, he was so cute. So I went to the rescue like that. I got ready. I mean, it takes me forever to get ready, but when you talk about cats, I was like, out of the door. So let me in. First of all, it's a very small clinic, very small adoption agency. It's called Kinder for Rescue. It's called Kinder for Rescue. If anybody is listening, you're in the LA area, Kinder for Rescue, I highly recommend them. They're very small. They mostly have dogs. And they usually say they have one cat at a time. They don't have a lot of cats. So this little baby, they told me they brought him to them when he was 4 or 5 months old, just a small kitten. And he is now 8. And so he was there for 4 months. I'm like, how come nobody ever adopted him? They said that they had applicants, but I guess they didn't match the standards. I don't know, like they have very high standards. They told me what food to feed him, what litter to give him, and I educated myself since then, and it's all true. Like the cheap food has all those chemical ingredients that's harmful for animals, and the litter, certain litter, it's harmful for them because they lick themselves, they eat it. I mean, I know a lot now. But the first impression, I walked in, they opened his cage, and there he sits all sleepy, all like looking disoriented and sleepy. So he went like this with one paw on my shoulder, the other paw on my shoulder, and he pulled himself and he jumped on my chest. I was like, oh my God, he loves me. It was so sweet. There was love at the first sight. This cat jumped on me and he was so sweet. It was like, oh my God, that's my baby. And then my heart was like fluttering. I had a cat carrier in my car, had everything ready, all the cat supplies at home. And I'm like, let me fill out adoption application. I kept on playing with him. I said, is there any chance I can take him home tonight? They said, I think you're a good match. We'll leave you. We'll let you take him home. I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited. I went live with Misa. If you guys know Misa, my friend from Make Me Up Misa channel. I'm gonna link her here. So I went live with her because she was still not sleeping in her time zone. I'm like, Misa, look at this baby. I'm gonna adopt him now. She's a cat mama too, of 2 kittens. She's like Elaina. He's like the opposite of my cats. Her cats are totally black, and my cat is completely white. So it's like, it's so matching, a blonde cat with a blonde lady. So they let me take him home. I put him in the carrier, It was like a soft carrier. Well, I don't know anything about carriers, okay? It's my first cat in a long time. So I put him in a carrier in a car to drive him home. Poor baby, he was crying all the way. I tried to talk to him, my voice was tired. So I brought him home. He spent the whole night under the couch. All night. I felt so bad. He wouldn't drink, he wouldn't eat. He was hiding, poor baby. The next morning he came out, very curious, and he started to drink. And I gave him a treat. He ate the treat out of my hand. I was like, oh, the baby started to like me. And then he started to look around. He's a very curious cat. He goes everywhere now. Every open door, every open drawer. He's gonna go through the drawer, come out of the other end. He's a hilarious cat. He'll go anywhere now. So the second day, at the end of the day, I was sitting on my couch with a straw blanket, watching TV. He climbed on me and just started to suck on the blanket, put his paws on my chest, and started to knead me and suck on the blanket. I'll insert the clip somewhere here of him doing this. It's the sweetest thing ever. I think he has that bonding thing. It's a bonding thing, and he still feels the need to like feed on his mother. And he took me for his cat mother, and it was the best thing ever. It was my baby feeding on that blanket. So sweet, poor little thing. So he does that every single day, a couple of times a day. He feeds, he sucks, and he licks himself, and he falls asleep on me, literally on me. He's the cutest little thing. I'm just so excited to talk about him. One of those people. I'm turning into one of those people, the cat people. My phone is full of cat pictures now and cat videos. He's the sweetest little thing. I'm telling you guys, if your mental state is not well and you don't have a pet, this is the best thing for the mind, the heart. This little baby is everything to me. He's the endorphins high. He makes me happy when I wake up. He sleeps between me and my husband. My husband was away when I adopted him, so he followed me around like a mama's little tail everywhere. He followed me from the bathroom to the kitchen, everywhere I go. God forbid I walk off, he's gonna be around me. And my husband met him a week later, so it was kind of a little difficult. He was a little scared and timid, but now he sleeps on him, he eats off his plate, or tries to. We have to keep him away and feed him his good cat food. Bougie, very bougie cat food. So he runs in the bed at night and he sleeps between us, curled up. It's the sweetest, sweetest little thing. So he's my world right now, my little baby, my little sweet baby. So this is the story of my Shangy. Oh yeah, the name, the most important part. I always thought I was gonna adopt a baby kitten girl, because I always wanted a girl kitten. I don't know, it doesn't matter, but I thought I was gonna have a girl, and I'm gonna name her Shangela because I love drag, and I think Shangela sounds like a cat name. I don't know why. Out of all the drag queens, I love Shangela first of all, but also it kind of sounds like a cat name, I think. And short would be Shangy. So I got Shangy, and when I saw him, I'm like, it's still gonna be Shangy. And since it's a drag queen, it's very fitting. It's a boy named Shangela. So it's my drag kitty. So I call him Shangy, which is gender neutral. So it's a white Shangela, pretty much. So that's a story about him. So you'll see him in some of my videos. He's sleeping right now. I'm gonna show you him for a second. This is my beautiful baby boy. He's so sweet. He's still a little sleepy. He was sleepy. I'm not gonna kiss him because I have lip gloss. Look at him. He's a pure love. Mama loves my baby, my sweet boy. I'm gonna put you down and let you continue sleep. You're so sweet, a little sweet baby. A pure love. How can you not love this little boy? There you go, my little Shangy. So this is it. That's the end of this short video. If you guys enjoyed, give us a thumbs up. Let me know what you have, your pets. I would love to hear your story. I love hearing adoption stories. February 6th will forever be his birthday because I don't know his birth. He was given to that rescue when he was 4 months old by another rescue, and they told me that somebody gave him to them, somebody that didn't want him. I'm like, how can you not want him? He's the sweetest baby ever. So my heart is like breaking thinking about it. So let me know your adoption story. If you have an animal you adopted, I would love to hear it. So tell me about your fur babies. So leave me a comment, like this video, and subscribe to my channel. I upload 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and also go live every Monday. Don't forget to ring notification bell so you get notified of every new video upload. Follow me Instagram, Twitter, the links are down in the description box. Huge thank you for my patrons on my Patreon group. I love you guys. If you guys are interested, my Patreon group is also in the description box. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.